They laughed at the way she spoke. Not because her words were wrong, but because her accent told them she was different. Every syllable carried the warmth of another world, a place where English wasn't the first language, but dreams were still fluent. Her name was Isabella Morales. When she arrived in the United States at 22, all she wanted was a chance to belong, a chance to be heard. But sometimes the world doesn't listen until you make it listen. Isabella came from a small coastal town in Mexico. Her father was a mechanic, her mother a teacher. She was brilliant, the kind of student who found beauty in every sentence. Her dream? To translate stories, to connect worlds through language. When she got a scholarship to study business in California, her family celebrated like she'd already made history. After graduation, she landed her first job. Assistant at a marketing firm in downtown Los Angeles. It should have been her dream come true. But dreams fade fast when laughter follows your every word. Say advertising again. The way you roll the R is so cute. Yeah, sounds like a telenovela, said her coworkers. She smiled politely. But that night, she whispered into her phone, "Mamá, creo que no les gusto." Mom, I don't think they like me. Her mother said softly, "Hija, don't let small minds shrink your big dreams." Isabella decided she'd never quit because of pride. Only progress. Weeks became months. She arrived early, stayed late, and did the jobs nobody wanted. But the laughter never stopped. During presentations, they'd snicker at her pronunciation. Once, her supervisor, Melissa, said, "Maybe let someone else handle client calls. Your accent might confuse them." Those words cut deep. She cried quietly in a restroom stall, not from weakness, but from exhaustion. That night, she opened her laptop and searched how to improve your accent. She recorded herself reading aloud, corrected her tone, practiced till dawn. It wasn't about changing who she was. It was about making sure her brilliance was louder than their bias. 2 years later, same job, same faces. But Isabella had changed. Her voice carried confidence now. Her knowledge spoke louder than her accent ever could. Then, crisis struck. A major client threatened to leave the firm. The team panicked. She volunteered to handle the meeting. They laughed again. Let her talk to the client? She'll scare them off. But desperation said yes. That night, Isabella studied every file, every number, every name. Morning came. She walked into the boardroom. With trembling hands but steady eyes, the client, a Texas businessman, sat across the table. Her first words wavered, then grew stronger with every slide. By the end, the man smiled and said, "You know what? I like the way you say things. Let's renew the contract." For the first time, the laughter stopped. That moment changed everything. Her talent was undeniable now. Promotions followed. New respect grew. She became a project coordinator, then a team lead, but not everyone celebrated her success. Melissa whispered to others she only got that job because of diversity quotas. Instead of arguing, Isabella doubled down on work. She took night classes, earned an MBA, and built connections that valued integrity over image. By 30, she had saved enough to start her own agency, Luna Creative. When she resigned, Melissa smirked. "Good luck running a company, sweetheart. You'll miss this place." Isabella smiled back. "Oh, I'll be fine. Maybe one day I'll even hire you." Success didn't come easy. Luna Creative started in a one-bedroom apartment. One laptop, one desk, one dream. She designed logos by night, pitched clients by day. Some weeks, she barely slept. But every campaign she created worked. Every brand she touched grew. Her secret? She understood people, especially those who felt unseen. Soon, Luna Creative became known for its diverse, authentic marketing. She hired people from every background, voices with accents, stories like hers. 5 years later, Luna Creative had offices in 3 states. Fortune 500 companies called her. Then one morning, her assistant said, "Isabella, a new client wants a partnership proposal." She opened the folder. The name hit her like deja vu. Brightwave Marketing, her old company. The following week, Isabella walked through the same glass doors she once entered as an assistant. Now she arrived as the CEO of one of the fastest-growing agencies in California. The same receptionist from years ago blinked in disbelief. In the conference room stood Melissa, still sharp, still proud, but suddenly nervous. "Isabella, I didn't know you'd be leading this meeting," Melissa said. "I wasn't sure you'd remember me." They shook hands. Hers was steady. The meeting began. Isabella led every detail, every strategy, every number. When it ended, Brightwave agreed to a partnership under her terms. As they walked out, Melissa said quietly, "You've come a long way." Isabella smiled. "I guess my accent didn't hold me back after all." Melissa's smile faltered. "No, it didn't." That day, Isabella didn't gloat. She didn't remind them of the mockery, because real success isn't about revenge. It's about respecting yourself enough to rise above it. Years later, her story became company legend. The woman who was once mocked for her accent, and later became the boss everyone admired. And whenever new immigrants joined her team, nervous about their English, she'd tell them softly, "Your accent? It's the sound of your story. Don't you ever let anyone silence it. Because sometimes the most powerful voice in the room is the one they once tried to laugh at." If you would like to see more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Dignified Stories. Like, comment, and share with someone who needs a reminder that the most powerful voice in the room is the one they once tried to silence.